Our wallet is dying, slowly. Every tap to pay, every QR code transfer, every free fintech app. Another nail in the coffin of cash. Governments call it progress. Banks call it innovation. But what they really mean is control. Physical money used to be anonymous. You could hand someone a bill, and that was it. No data trail, no algorithm watching you buy instant noodles at 3 a.m. Now, every transaction is a tiny confession to the system. And that system never forgets. Digital currency turns money into surveillance. It's not just numbers in your account. It's behavior tracking, social credit, programmable allowance for approved purchases. You think cash is inconvenient? Wait until your digital wallet decides your carbon score is too high to buy a plane ticket. The future of money isn't gold or crypto. It's obedience one tap at a time. Think of cash as the original open source protocol. No root user, no admin permissions. It was pure peer-to-peer freedom. You hand someone a crumpled 20 for a pizza, and the transaction just, no data trail, no bank cleaning over your shoulder asking, ooh, pepperoni again. Financially irresponsible, mark it down. It was a great equalizer. The billionaire and the busboy both used the same $10 bill. It worked in a hurricane when the power was out. It worked for the grandma who thinks an app is something you eat before dinner. It was universal access. Cash is the only form of money that doesn't need Wi-Fi. Let me say that again for the people in the back who are probably trying to find a signal to approve this transaction. You can hack a $20 bill. You can get a $35 overdraft fee for spending the last $5 in your pocket. It was simple. It was democratic. It was beautiful. In a grimy, germ-infested, I don't know where this has been kind of way. And they hated it for that, because cash has this one unforgivable flaw in the eyes of the powers that be. It doesn't snitch on you. So how do you kill a ghost? Something that's everywhere and nowhere. You don't use a bullet. You use 1,000 tiny convenient paper cuts. First, you make it a hassle. Remember ATMs? They are going the way of Blockbuster. You now have to walk through 3 zip codes to find one that doesn't charge you a $5 convenience fee for accessing your own money. Convenience. Right. Then you change the social script. You've seen the look. You hand over a 20 and the cashier stares at it like you just handed them a dead fish. There's an awkward pause, a sigh, as they fumble for change. You are now a Neanderthal. A problem. A slowdown in that optimized, frictionless world. Meanwhile, the system designs your life so you never need cash. The rideshare app that automatically bills you. The restaurant that's card only. The farmer's market with a stupid, flimsy QR code. Every innovation is a silent campaign ad for the digital takeover. They framed it as a hygiene thing. Cash is dirty, meanwhile your phone, which you take into the bathroom, is the clean, sanitary option. Sure, this wasn't an accident, it was a coordinated suffocation. They made cash feel analog, like using a fax machine in the age of Slack. You didn't abandon cash. You were socially engineered into feeling embarrassed by it, all while they quietly installed the trapdoor beneath your feet. So who are the culprits? Let's follow the money, which ironically is exactly what they want to do. First, the banks, the original loan sharks. They tolerated cash because they had to, but cash is expensive. It needs armored trucks, tellers, vaults. A digital transaction, pure profit. It's a data point they can sell and a fee they can charge. They're the landlords who just figured out they can charge you for breathing. Then the payment cartels, Visa and MasterCard. The Sith Lords of this entire operation. They don't make anything. They don't build anything. They built the toll booth on the entire global economy and collect rent on every single transaction that passes through. Cash was the one road they didn't own. They had to pave it. Enter the government. Don't for a second think they're innocent bystanders. Cash is their kryptonite. It's called the shadow economy because they can't shine a surveillance flashlight on it. Every digital payment is a perfectly itemized, pre-audited receipt sent directly to the IRS. They don't want to reduce tax evasion, they want to make it technically impossible. And of course, big tech, the data vampires. They looked at money and didn't see a medium of exchange. They saw the ultimate behavioral analytics dashboard. Your spending habits are a goldmine. That free payment app isn't free. You're paying with the most valuable currency left, your privacy. Together, they're the holy quadrinity of control. Cash was free. Your digital money. It has 4 new landlords. It's like your wallet now has always on DRM. You don't own your money anymore. You're just licensing it from them. And the receipt, or you're getting one. It's just a permanent record of your own surrender. So who cares? It's more convenient, right? Wrong. You're just not the one getting left behind. Yet. First the elderly, the analog refugees. They built this world with cash and now we're telling them their life savings are invalid unless they can navigate a smartphone app with more steps than IKEA furniture. This isn't progress, it's a targeted disenfranchisement. Then the poor, the unbanked. The 1 in 4 people for whom banking is a luxury they can afford. Cash was their lifeline. Now to participate in society they need a smartphone, a data plan and a credit history just to buy a loaf of bread. It's not a cashless society. It's a society with less cash and a whole lot more exclusion. It's financial apartheid, dressed up as a software update. Let's talk about the street vendor, the flea market artist, the kid with a lemonade stand. What are they supposed to do? Swipe your card for a $2 purchase. Their entire livelihood is being rendered obsolete by a system that demands a 3% cut on every single grape you buy. And you, the privacy advocate, thinking you're safe? You're not. Every transaction is a data point. Buy a pregnancy test and a bottle of whiskey. The algorithm notes the stress purchase. Fuel up at a gas station before a protest. Flagged. You are not the customer. You are the product. The data product. They sold this as a utopia of convenience, but the fine print reads like a dystopian novel. Cashless society was always a lie. They meant a society with less cash and less freedom. The future is a paywall, and you're about to find out you can't afford the subscription. Do you think this is the end game? You think the nightmare is Visa tracking your Uber Eats? Oh, you sweet summer child. This is just the tutorial level. The final boss is waiting, and it's wearing a government badge. Enter the central bank digital currency, the CBDC. It sounds boring, technical. It's not. It's money with a flipping script attached. This isn't just digital dollars in your bank app. That's just a digital IOU. A CBDC is the money itself, and it's programmable. Think of it as the iOS of currency, and the Federal Reserve is Apple with a God complex. They can program it to expire, stimulus money that vanishes if you don't spend it in time. They can program it to be use specific. Your welfare check that can only be spent on approved healthy foods. No steak for you, peasant. They can literally hard code restrictions. This currency cannot be used for fossil fuels, ammunition, donations to unapproved political causes, or purchasing more than your weekly carbon adjusted meat allowance. This is the moment convenience curdles into outright compliance. It's China's social credit system, but instead of being built on surveillance, it's baked directly into the monetary supply. It turns your bank account from a wallet into a permission slip. They're already testing it. Pilots in the US, UK, Europe, they're selling it as a more efficient way to do stimulus. Don't buy it. This is the creation of Skynet level control disguised as a financial software patch. This is the rebirth of money, straight from the womb of a government server, and it's born with a built-in leash. So let's boot up this brave new world. What does the finished product look like? Forget the shiny ads. Let's talk about the user experience. Your money is no longer a tool. It's a supervisor. Every transaction isn't just logged, it's scored. Your financial health score. Buy too much junk food. Your health insurance premium adjusts in real time. Drive to a sketchy part of town. Flagged for unusual activity. Your wallet doesn't just hold value. It administers your social credit. This is financial censorship. Automated. Donate to a controversial cause, a protest group, a legal defense fund. The system doesn't need to freeze your entire account. It can simply decline that specific transaction. Insufficient social compliance. Your money is still there, you just can't use it for wrongthink. It's the end of casual rebellion. The end of the unlogged, anonymous purchase. That 3 a.m. donut run? Logged. The birthday gift for your friend who's been blacklisted by payment processors? Declined. Your entire economic life becomes a performance reviewed by an algorithm that never sleeps. Money stops being a store of value and becomes a system of control. You don't own your purchasing power, you borrow it, contingent on your behavior. It's a world where you have to update your wallet software just to be allowed to pay your rent. The final joke? The ultimate convenience they sold you. It's a prison so comfortable, you swiped your own way into the cell. Your economy is now a subscription service you can't cancel. And the terms of service explicitly state, obedience is non-negotiable. So no, cash didn't just fade away. It didn't die of natural causes. It was executed. A premeditated murder by innovation, orchestrated in boardrooms and central banks. They sold you a lie wrapped in a feature. Convenience was the Trojan horse. Inside was total economic surveillance. A world where every swipe is a confession and your spending history is a permanent record. The future of money isn't about your freedom. It's about their efficiency, their control, their cut. You don't own your money anymore. You're just renting it from a digital landlord, one transaction at a time, forever. You wanted frictionless payment. Congratulations. You smoothed the path straight into a panopticon. The coffin is sealed, and the receipt for the nails. They emailed it to you. The subject line, your convenient payment was successful. The epitaph on Cash's grave won't be written on paper. It'll be a QR code, and when you scan it, it just deducts a fee from your account. The final, fitting metaphor for an economy that commodified your very existence. Mic drop. Now go check your privacy settings, if you even can.
To the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweeting deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomach, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? That's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.